Hola everybody, welcome to your weekly reading for February 18th to February 24th. If this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading and send me an email. My email will be on this page someplace. As you know, I'll be talking quickly, so please try to keep up. A lot of information to squeeze in a few minutes. So let's start off with Capricorn here. Capricorn, you guys are facing some sort of reality. Or needing to face a reality. You need to strip all the illusions away. You're refusing to see a situation for what it is. Or to see what fulfills you. You're just refusing to see what fulfills you. What do you need out of life? And I feel like you're holding on to something that's kind of like a fantasy or otherwise, hoping that that's going to come true instead of just facing reality and kind of going after what really is going to fulfill you. And the Magician card is here to say you need to empower yourself to manifest a new cycle. Use all the skills and resources that are available to you. You have the magic wand to bring other things into your life, to bring in a new cycle. You don't need to keep on holding on to something that isn't necessarily going to pan out, or something that you're idealizing, or something that you hope is going to happen. So make sure you step back, gain some clarity, and kind of make this happen for you this week, okay? Aquarius, we move on to you guys. You are bound to some kind of fears, some kind of negativity, some kind of darkness. You might be being controlled by an entity or controlled by somebody. You might be feeling sort of trapped. Negative forces have actually turned things against you, okay? So these forces, whatever you're bound to, have turned things around. You're actually having bad luck, bad fortune, because Wheel of Fortune is here, so everything has kind of turned in a negative kind of way. You feel helpless, you feel sort of powerless. Alrighty, and I was kind of getting something else from that, but I'm saying, you know, you have to kind of break from whatever this is, because whatever this is affecting your life currently negatively, but just realize this is a cycle, and we need to learn from our ups and downs, and this is a down at this point. So if you just kind of ride it out, or you just try to kind of break out of it, you probably will, because when I feel the Wheel of Fortune is here, I feel it's a temporary kind of thing, and it will pass, okay? Aquarius, you guys are, oh, that was Aquarius. I said Aquarius, right? I hope I did. Aquarius is here. Pisces, you are in a situation where you're sacrificing something, but you have nothing to show for it. You're like in a holding pattern, and you're continuing to put deep feelings into something. And while you're saying to yourself, okay, I'll continue to put feelings into this, I will nurture you, I will treasure you, I will continue to put my emotions into this and my heart and soul into this, you're not going to do it for a while. If you don't see things starting to change after a while, you're kind of determined that you're not going to be the victim, and you're kind of going to break out of it this week. So while you're going to put up with it for a little while, I don't feel like you're going to be putting up with it for very long. Next, we move on to Aries. Aries, you have a really impulsive energy, rushing in, being impulsive. Mistakes are going to be made due to this because of a rushed approach, or having really big ideas, thinking how something is going to turn out. Be careful of this, though. Well, you can be careful of this, but one of the things that they want to tell you in the combination with these cards, that these mistakes need to happen. This might actually be a learning experience. And whatever mistakes happen from this, you rushing in and doing something without looking at all the details, or because you feel like it has to be done, or has to be done now, it's actually, after everything kind of falls apart, it's going to alter your beliefs. There's going to be regeneration. But like I said, you need to make these mistakes this week, so don't beat yourself up. You need to make them. It's part of a learning process, actually. All right. Taurus, this offer comes in with this Knight of Cups here. But here's the thing with this Knight of Cups. This guy, okay, he's bringing an offer, and it really appeals to your emotions deeply, okay? So this could be in business, it could be romantic, whatever it is, but it's for his own good, okay? So he's coming in and he's making this offer to you, but it's to benefit him in the end, okay? And the reason why is because we have this Nine of Cups here. So I'm saying beware of disappointment, because the Nine of Cups is telling me that he's coming in just to give you what he isn't going to be able to give you what you need, and he has total lack of regard for what you need. You're going to be feeling a little empty. His concern is not your concern, okay? It's a little egoist, a little narcissistic, okay? So just be aware an offer is coming in, but this person's looking out for their best interest rather than your own, and you might have such an emotional connection be swept away that you might kind of get sucked into this, so be careful of that, okay? Gemini, careful guys. I see you guys working too much, workaholic. being materialistic, being possessive of your money, being possessive of your finances, and that seems to be your focus at this time. All right, and the problem with that is you're sort of like pushing out other things in the meanwhile. Be careful not to just value material wealth and your possessions and have that become your life and your worth right now. I understand you don't want to lose what you have. You're holding on to what you have. You feel like you've worked very hard for it and you don't want to lose it, so you're holding on to it. So one of the things I suggest to clients to kind of break out of that is make a donation to a charitable organization or something like that. Sometimes you have to give away some of that money to restore balance and restore reciprocity to your life. And what you will get from that, the fulfillment that you will get from that, will also bring balance to your life. So just be careful to not make your possessions and everything your end all here. Cancer, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. You guys are nurturing the home, the family. You're being very motherly. You're working on making everybody happy, including yourself, making everybody comfortable, giving them what they need. But with the Queen of Swords here, you guys are only giving it to the people that you deserve, okay? So if only the people who appreciate your gestures, only the people who know what you're doing and let you know and thank you. The Queen of Swords is here to say that you guys are not going to be giving this to people that are taking advantage of you, okay? So if someone's taking advantage of you for your actions you're doing, you're going to see right through that, all right? Leo, you guys have the Lover's card and the Five of Swords in reverse. You guys are actually having a relationship, a deep relationship, could be a Gemini with somebody. I believe you're already in this relationship with somebody. You've been having problems, you've been having troubles. This could be an ex. You guys are working on turning this around, okay? You're actually figuring out if you guys should work on this, okay? Because the connection is so deep, you just don't want to throw it away. So you guys are putting down your swords, you're stopping arguing, you're forgiving and forgetting, and you're putting the issues behind you this week, all right? Virgo, instability in finances, property, home, or family. Any of those things are in a state of flux right now. Some of you could be having quarrels over money or property. And there's a legal judgment in regards to this matter, which probably won't be in your favor. And not only that, you're going to feel like it was a very unfair judgment against you, okay? Libras, you guys are moving on. It's a regretful transition forward, but you know for the long term it's going to serve you best. You're heading to something better. Some of you could actually be relocating. And the person or thing you're moving on from is someone who is using their mental power to get their way and manipulate you. So you're a little indecisive about the direction you're going in, but you know that you must go, okay? So that's what I feel like you guys have for this week. Scorpios, you guys, your optimism is being affected here. So what you need to do is you need to find something to, a new beginning, to create, to be inspired. Be careful though. Don't be overly optimistic in regards to a new endeavor, because that's one of the messages of the Sun card. And the Ace of Wands is about starting something, getting into something that you're very passionate about. So don't be overly optimistic. Make sure that your expectations are, you don't set the bar too high, too out of your reach, okay? Or you're too overly confident. And then finally, Sagittarius, you guys over here are having emotional issues, difficulties coping. Be careful your imagination isn't getting the better of you. I think that might be part of the problem here. So what you guys are actually doing with the Hermit card, which is the card of Virgo, is that you guys are creating solitude. You're creating space for yourself so that you can kind of think things out, soul search, reevaluate, figure things out. You guys are very single right now, and I think the emotions that you guys are having can be in regards to a person, it can be in regards to a situation, but you aren't reconciling with your emotions very well. So I think you guys are just kind of choosing to be alone while you kind of figure this out and figure out what's going on with you, okay? So that's what I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoy. I will see you around for your love readings in March. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.